I've been doing this for 6 years now, and the way I was doing is that I was manually scraping the leads from the IG pages, all the fucking promo pages out there, and there was a point where I couldn't find more leads. Bro, so much haters to Joe, and I'm grateful that he's so committed, he's so commute to this goal, and he pulled it off. He pulled it off, and yeah, he made my life just way let's say easier because I like I said I hated doing these manual jobs.
I'm here with Carlos, and we're going in today, like one of the first people to get on the system. He's really helped me stress test the fuck out of this system. Like, that's an understatement. Like, the system would be nowhere near as good as it is today without Carlos. So, it was really like gave me a really great opportunity to learn and make this a better product for everyone else. And I want to go in today in terms of like what his experience has been like using the system, but not only that, um, what kind of numbers he's doing, because this guy's a sleeper build, bro. Like you would just never know, like he's out there in Venezuela doing the numbers he's doing, like in silence, bro. So I think there's a lot of opportunity to learn from Carlos in terms of his strategy and how he gets work as well. So I think this is going to be uh, a really beneficial conversation, not only just to see how he's been using the system and what his experience has been like, but also the knowledge that he's created and the infrastructure that he's created for his beat selling business as well. So I guess like I'd love to start off with, I guess, how we met, which is kind of funny, because I literally just posted the first video about the system at 6 a.m. I'm like, I made the video like 2 weeks ago, two weeks before I actually posted it. And then I woke up one morning, it was like 6 a.m. and I was like, dude, I just gotta post this video, man. Like
Yeah.
I've just been sitting on it. And so I posted it, and literally within 5 minutes of me posting the video, I looked at my Instagram DMs, and then Carlos was there. He messaged me about like some video, and I was like, what video is he talking
Yeah.
about? So I just like got confirmation on that, and it turned out it was the video I just posted 5 minutes ago.
I was talking
And
you, bro.
yeah, and then from that I installed the system for him, and we've just been kind of friends since that point. But yeah, what's your experience been like so far with the system, and like how's it sort of helped you? And like,
It's been,
yeah,
yeah, it's been great to be honest because I've been doing this for 6 years now, and the way I was doing is that I was manually scraping the leads from the IG pages, all the fucking promo pages out there, and there was a point where I couldn't find more leads. So I hired a VA that it's my girlfriend, and he hated it. He hated the job more than I did, and I do. Just being there, trying to find artists. So that's when I was like interested in the method that Joe is offering, and I was like kind of skeptical because I tried Producer Fury and it wasn't that good. I tried lots of methods like um, going through the Spotify radio pages and all that, and didn't work for me because my niche is very specific. I produce reggaeton and Latin trap. That's for Hispanic artists. And the thing is that when you're selling this kind of products, you have to target people that can actually afford these products. And most of these people live in the U.S., live in developed countries like Australia, Canada, and of course the U.S. So you gotta cut out a lot of people from different countries, like people in South America, people from Africa, and I thought that it was gonna be simple, but it was. I give bro so much haters to Joe, and I'm grateful that he's so committed, he's so commute to this goal, and he pulled it off. He pulled it off, and yeah, he made my life just way let's say easier because I like I said I hated doing these manual jobs.
yeah, I mean, that's awesome, bro. Like that's literally the goal. Like the goal
Yeah.
is to make producers' lives easier, not doing tasks that essentially bots are made
Yeah,
to do, right?
yeah.
Can I ask how many hours a day would your girlfriend be working for you to find the leads?
It was about, I would say, like 6, 7 hours,
Every time
something
she
like.
needed to find leads.
Yeah, and in a good day she could find like 50, maybe 35. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
seven
for
hours
like,
for that. Yeah.
oh my God. And what was her feelings? Like, what did she express to you when she would have to do that? Like, what was her feeling?
I I hate this shit. I hate this shit. That's all what that she was saying. Because she wanted to do something different, but that's like the base of the business, like getting the leads, getting the leads. Because I work with volume. I don't, focus on sales call like most of you guys do. I work with volume. I just send out tons of it every week, and hoping that someone would hop on a bit and buy a list or get on my memberships. And yeah, I always need leads, like all the time.
Yeah, yeah, and I'd love to go in terms of like what your strategy is in the second half of this video.
Yeah,
But what does your girlfriend do now that she doesn't have to get the leads anymore?
just Netflix and chill, bro. Yeah,
That's awesome, bro. Like one
yeah.
day I'll have to have a chat with her and and see how she's what she's feeling like now. That she doesn't have to
Yeah.
do this anymore.
Yeah, she's
Um,
right now just like hitting, reaching out to the people, yeah, like sending the first message. That's all she's doing right now, and yeah, she loved the new season.
yeah, awesome, bro. I should film a video with her asking her about her experience as well.
Yeah,
But sweet. And like what is your like goal moving forward now that we're slowly installing these systems to like remove people from your
yeah.
remove employees and essentially give you more time freedom? Like what's your
Yeah.
plan moving forward?
What I'm what I'm doing right now, that now that I have more time, is like I'm doubling down on what it works for me, which is sending out big packs every week, and I'm focusing on getting into the R&B market. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is start sending out big packs, R&B big packs, to artists from America, artists from all over the world, and trying to apply my same method that I was doing with the Hispanic artists, with the R&B artists. Yeah, so yeah, basically double down my efforts with the system, because now I have more free time, and I can focus in what works more for me.
Yeah, awesome. I feel like it's going to be a good point in the call now.
Yeah,
Would you feel comfortable sharing with your strategy? How much did you
yeah,
make last month?
yeah. I made roughly like 14,000, but my take home was like 12,000, because I had to pay my guys. So yeah, that's the number I hit last month,
That's
and I've been having,
like,
yeah, numbers. I've been hitting like this whole year, like 10K every month.
dude, like that is ridiculous.
Hmm.
Like, I was not expecting you to say that, and also it's like you live in where do you live at the moment?
Venezuela.
Yeah, so like your cost of living is going to be so cheap as well. So
Yeah, yeah, bro. It's If I spend 2,000, bro, it's because I'm living like a fucking king, bro. Because it's so cheap, bro. Here.
dude, that's crazy. Like I don't like
Yeah.
there's not you must be like the only Latin producer who's doing that kind of numbers. Like I've because like dude, there's barely any like producer like in R&B or like hip hop and stuff. Like barely anybody
Yeah.
gets to that level, which is
Yeah.
crazy, bro. Can you go in terms of like what your infrastructure is and like your strategy to do that? Because it's very different to how I do
Yeah.
things.
So what I do basically is that I reach out to a lot of people on IG. I try to, start conversation with them, make some rapport with them, and try to get their info, which is their number, their WhatsApp number, and I would add them to a broadcast list, which is like a lot of email list, And what I would do is that I would send out like 20 beats every week, and I'll send them for free, right? I'll send them for yeah, for free, so they can hop on a beat, they can record their song and see if they like the beat and they want to license the beat. So at some point, someone would make a song, they would hit me up about a list or something, and I was explaining that I work either with the classical lead system, or I work with a membership, which is basically an exchange of a lower price for a monthly payment. And I have three memberships at the moment, two for exclusive beats and one for production. So basically, when most of the people, when I told them the prices of the lists and the price of the memberships, and they choose to join the membership because they see I'm sending out beats every week. They see that they can choose beats whenever they want. They can, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
most of them join to get in the membership because it's like the right decision.
Yeah.
It's a
Nice.
no-brainer. Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, no brainer. Yeah, and how many people are on your membership at the moment?
Right now, bro, I have about, I'll tell you right now, it's 124 subs. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah,
And
my peak was 140. But yeah, right now,
whoa,
man, yeah.
dude,
That's
crazy.
yeah,
And
and that's 140 sales a month. You know.
that's that's awesome, bro. And
Yeah.
I guess now, like, with a system like this, and also like, um, in the future, installing other systems to help you with your businesses, like, what's your goal now?
Like I said, my goal is to make more money, bro. And my goal is, of course, I told you this like last month. I want to employ my parents. I want to, make my parents part of this business. And yeah, that's my main goal right now. Like perfecting everything, like refine all my techniques so I can teach them to them, and they can do what I'm doing with other niches, with different niches. So I'm thinking in indie pop or emo rap, because
Indie pop's gonna be a
yeah,
good genre. Indie
yeah,
pop would be a good genre.
yeah. So they can be, they can like own and be like my partners, my business partners in this beautiful thing that I built in these 6 years.
Bro, that's an amazing goal. I've never like met anybody in that situation where
Yeah.
their goal is to employ their parents. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Usually it's the other way around.
yeah.
Dude, that's beautiful. Like honestly, like
Thank you, bro.
a really beautiful goal. And I guess like how long do you see that being away like before you can employ them and that kind of thing?
I would say 4 months, bro, maximum. four
Yeah.
months because I'm
And
perfecting everything, because I'm training like an AI model, so they can ask them how I will reply, and
nice.
they don't have to ask me, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm working on that right now, and seeing how it goes with the R&B niche, because I'm just getting into it.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. And like because of the systems that we're working on together, like how much easier do you feel like it's going to get to how much easier will it be to get to those goals that you mentioned?
Way easier, because bro, to get like 50 leads a day, I would have to thousands of pages, bro, every fucking day, bro, being there, bro, just scrolling down and hitting the suggested accounts, getting restricted by Instagram. Right now, bro, I just gotta go to a spreadsheet and just, bro, you know
Wait,
what I'm saying?
you would get restricted?
Yeah, because there's a point where you hit like the suggested accounts, and you can do that the whole day. Like if you hit that button too many times, it stops showing.
Ah,
Yeah,
so you were getting physically limited by
yeah,
the Instagram itself.
yeah, yeah. Because
Damn.
they know that you're scrapping data.
Yeah, right. And I guess what did you feel at those times when you would get restricted or you'd spend like hours and hours in a day trying to do that? Like, what was your feeling in terms of making this like a viable business?
Yeah. When that happened, I was like, I my first thought was, I wish that I had like a YouTube, like a stable YouTube channel, like a big YouTube channel, because that was the way that I thought that were the only way to people to make actual money, to to have inbound leads, inbound and yeah, I was afraid all the time. I was afraid all the time that someday I would just find 5 leads, and because that isn't enough to to cover uh, my daily needs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because I have a goal that I need to add 20 new people to my list, and sometimes you will hit up 5 people, bro, and they won't respond because that's normal.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
hit up 100 people and only 20 would reply. So yeah, I was afraid all the time that, all right, because that's the heart of my business, just getting the leads, getting the
Mm.
people that's gonna actually buy for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, I'm like, that would feel scary. Like, how long did you
Yeah,
feel that way for?
bro, man, bro, all the time, bro, all the time. Like I said, bro, I've been doing this for 6 years, and I started doing it with Juice WRLD type beats. And there was a time where I would hit up every fucking emo rapper, bro, on earth, because there was like a couple of big channels that were doing that beats in that style. And there was a point where I hit up every qualified follower of those accounts, and I couldn't find anymore. So that's when I tried to diversify on different niches.
Right, right, right. So it kind
I
of
like
like,
matched out, yeah. I matched out all the followers, all the leads I could find on Instagram.
yeah, I mean, like manually scraping. Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like when you have like a system in place like this, it kind of helps you break your belief of how many people actually are out there.
yeah,
Because I used to feel that way as well. It's like, man, like when I was scraping leads manually, I'm like, I just kept getting the same people over and over again because of that's
yeah.
just how Instagram recommends it. And I'm like, dude, have I actually just reached out to everyone I can reach out to already? But then you get like, then you find out about different ways to scrape information. And I'm like, bro, I've barely scratched the surface of like who
Yeah,
I can message because there's just so many people. I think there's over 12 million artists on Spotify.
yeah,
On Spotify. So that doesn't include people who've never released music before but want to release music, or people who have had a Spotify and deleted it. Like I'd say there's millions more on top of that who you
yeah,
could potentially reach out to on top of just Spotify.
yeah. Yeah, there's millions of, bro, potential customers out there, and there's always more coming in, so you're never gonna run out of leads.
Yeah, I mean, like more people want to make music, more
Yeah,
people want to have a story they want to express. Like
yeah,
as long as there's artists that want to make music, yeah. I mean, like there's just so many people to reach out to.
yeah.
All right, well, sweet, bro. Like I appreciate you coming on and appreciate you sharing your experience as
Thank,
well in terms of like not only just what it has been like working with me, but also what your strategy is because I think it's really interesting. Um, and I wouldn't expect it to work that well, to be honest. Like, and it seems to work really well for you. And I think people can learn a lot from this video and learn a lot from what you're doing as well. So is there any way, is there anything you want to share with people in terms of like what you're working on or where they can find you?
one thing I wanted to say to these producers out there grinding and trying to find a way to make a living out of this is just, you have to have discipline. It's everything, because most of the days you'll feel like isn't working, but it's about just keep going, and finding what works for you, and double down on the efforts and what works for you. And yeah, this isn't for everyone. So yeah, all I can say is keep going and have fucking discipline. That's all.
Yeah, dude, couldn't have said it better. I feel like that's just the thing that differentiates producers who have made it work and producers who
Yeah.
couldn't make it work. It's they just didn't have the discipline to do the boring tasks, like
Yeah.
finding the leads, because this is the stuff that
Yeah.
your business
Making the
lives.
music is like the 5% of the job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly right. It's like trying to get all these systems in place
Yeah.
to message enough people or get enough calls on your calendar to even sustain the music part. There's no
Yeah.
music if you can't work with anyone.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I mean, sweet, bro. I mean, I really appreciate you coming on and
Thank you for having me.
had a great chat. So I'm gonna do a little call to action here, so I don't have to film it later. But I mean, if you're looking for a system like this to help you find leads on autopilot and remove the dissonance of having to think about what to say to people and start more conversations, then just DM me the word system on Instagram so that I know you came from this video. And yeah, thanks for watching.